Hi, Sunil, Dr. Sunil. Today we are going to talk about planning. I remember there were two backbones in our time management training. That the planning is one of the most important component, and in order to effectively use our time, we must have and understand the difference between important and urgent. Well, while plans can make things easier, it is not good to rely too heavily on them. It can set us for disappointments if something goes wrong along the way. Nobody has come to this world. There was no planning. धागे मुकद्दर के हैं, उलझे ही रहने दो. सुलझाओगे तो और उलझ जाएंगे. तकदीरें अपने हाथ से मिटती नहीं, और लकीरें लाख बनाओ, किस्मत की बनती नहीं. Many things happened in our life and there was no planning. I came on the earth, there was no planning. Your parents, you cannot choose them. No planning, it happened. Mine parents, no planning. My sister, bro, no choice, no planning. Accident, no planning. Rewards, no planning. Lost a part, body scares, no planning. You lived, you survived, any planning? No planning. We met, stayed together, loved, felt each other, no planning. We separated, no planning. Separated who? Not we. जुदा तो वो होते हैं जो साथ साथ रहते हैं. जुदा तो वो होते हैं जो साथ साथ रहते हैं. वो कसम से क्या जुदा होंगे. वो कसम से क्या जुदा होंगे जो कभी मिले ही नहीं. Reunited, no planning. Again we get disconnected, no planning. Still meet, feel, perhaps love, miss each other, no planning. God don't allow any planning. He is the planner par excellence. He do the script and we play the role diligently, effectively, intelligently, no planning. We may meet or may not meet, all destined, no planning. We wait eagerly, feel good to see, no planning. We close the door, ban, bar, block, unfriend, disconnect many people in our life, no planning. वही साजिश कर मिलवाता है और साजिश कर जुदा भी करवाता है. तभी तो वो तेरा मेरा रब खुदा कहलवाता है. Leave everything in his hand. He is a master planner, awesome script writer, and wonderful achiever. He makes the situation so two people meet. He creates the episodes and two people get separated. If you want to plan, plan good, plan nice, plan positive. He is the master appraiser. He approves and the word moves. As I write this, as I talk and record this, almost no planning. When I sleep, there is no planning. Will I get up tomorrow? Anyone has an idea? Will I get up tomorrow? Anybody has a planning? वही सुलाता है, वही जगाता है, फिर भी इंसान तू देखना, तू क्यों इतना इतराता है? You should stop making plans for everything and allow certain things in a freewheeling way. Many a times, wonderful things happen when there is no planning. And many a time we end up in disasters where we have done the planning in a very great way. While plans can make something easier, it is not good to rely too heavily on them. It can set us for disappointment if something goes wrong along the way. Let us talk some of the disadvantages. If we are planning too much or perhaps over planning, you will worry too much. Plans are made for ultimately one reason: to see it through to the end successfully. If you are worrying too much constantly about making sure your plan goes smoothly and just how you want it to, you might want to ease back on your planning. Too much planning makes you worry too much. You won't worry the alternatives. Often plans are so rigid, they don't allow for changes. Somewhere along the way you might run into something that won't work out better for you than you had originally planned. You might be dissatisfied with the result. Your plans might get into hopes up too high. If you find yourself stressing about what to do if your plans don't go as you want them to, you might be very disappointed in the event if they go wrong. You normally get too much rigid. It can be nice to take the rein, but doing too often can lead to the major stress down the road. Let someone else take over for a while. It's possible your plans will get sabotaged. Things happen. That's just the way the world works. If you have too many plans going on at the same time, it's entirely possible that they won't work out. Staying flexible allows you to modify your plans. You might get prisoner of your own plans and the world. Making too much plans could bind you. If your plans are set and something happens that necessitates a change, you might not be able to keep the things open. You are more likely to feel confused. Plans could isolate you from your friends and the family. Often it's not easy to keep others in your life if you are too focused on seeing your plans. You might deny yourself pleasures attached to a free world. Let's say you are going on a holiday and have something planned from sun up to the sundown. And if you are worrying about making sure you stay on schedule, I think you will lose all the fun of the outing. Learn to live as today is the last day. Learn to live as today is the last day. So next time you plan, ask his permission. Thank you, gentlemen. Yes, we did talk about the planning. But I have no intention to conclude today that the planning is not required in the life. Planning, prioritization, understanding the difference between the urgent and important are the very, very important aspect of our life. We must plan, but making